58760s. From late I take a jet. Rolling watches with these Cubans. Niggas die for disrespect. Niggas hide behind that moolah. Wanna talk and dodge that wreck. OT, I get them racks. Drop a bag up on your threat. 58760s. If I'm late, I take a jet. Rolling watches with these Cubans. Niggas die for disrespect. Niggas hide behind that moolah. Wanna talk and dodge that wreck. OT, I get them racks. Drop a bag up on your threat. RBI like Derek Jeter. Niggas running when they see us. Niggas prone to do that capping. I was striped up like Adidas. Rep the bows and bad bitches. We be riding in two-seaters. James Bond with the stash. In the pocket with the heater. Gucci shades, tunnel vision. Doctors working on your leader. Told Brody spin twice. Third time they know it's us. How you niggas top shot us, but you airing when you bust. Police pull up, get their weapons. Ain't nobody I can trust. Rather gamble, get these millions, for they put me in the dust. Baby.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy, Young and Hefe, and I'm here to bring you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics, man, we got Wack 100. So, as y'all know, man, you know, to the good old supporters, man, and fans, man, I've been on a little hiatus, man. It's been about a week and counting that I've been on this hiatus. I had some personal stuff, you know, I had to sort out, and I just wasn't in the content space, you know. I wasn't in the content space. I wasn't in the space of creating, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was in my own little world, sorting this situation out, and wanted to make sure everything was standard, you know what I'm saying, before I made my return. Because, as I said, I wasn't in the mood or space to be creating content and handling this personal business that needed to be handled. Now, while I was on this hiatus, I was getting a lot of screen recordings and or people sending me content pertaining to Wack 100. Now, a lot of this content I never did open up, but the content I did decide to open up, thank God that it wasn't Wack with Peter Pan in his hand. So I don't know and or remember what content creator it was, but one of my supporters had sent me the content, and it was a content creator reacting to Wack 100. Now, I listened to the content for about 10 minutes, and I gathered that he was reacting to Wack 100 supposedly being in a car with his thing out, rock hard, with his eyes closed, you know. And a lot of people was questioning, like, why was the eyes closed? You know, is this Photoshop? Oh, man, AI tripping. And people was like, no, AI can't do this, and definitely they ain't, you know what I'm saying, doing it how this situation was. This is proof in the pudding, and this is the evidence. Now, a transgender allegedly have been reporting that they was the one that's supposed to took the picture. They come out saying, hey, if you deny this, you know, I expose something else. Whatever the case may be, I've been hearing that Wack 100 have came out and spoke on the situation and basically saying he's suing. He ain't playing with people. People playing with his name and trying to associate his name and or character or person with a transmission. Now, the crazy part is, how did this come about? How did this picture end up in this person's hand to be dropped? That's the only thing that could be questioned. And you got to be careful about who you have around you. Now, like I said, I didn't want to see no pictures with no dude with the Peter in his hand and stuff like that. But from what's described and from what people were saying, they seen either Wack was having a wet dream through daydreaming, or Wack was on some good ecstasy, something good to have his eyes closed with Peter in his hand sitting in the car. Now, Adam22 said he talked to him, and Wack wasn't happy about Adam questioning him. So we about to get into this content, and you already know, man, it's the Hef Weight and the Hef Effect. We gonna commentate.
Posted the video on Twitter. The first person to post it is claiming to be a trans person. Now, that being said, we don't know if that is accurate. But when this video surfaced, it was kind of confusing on a variety of levels. Number one being that if Wack is deep asleep, why does he have a boner?
No. Was he masturbating with his eyes closed or was he asleep?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, how would you ever be sleeping and jerking off? So you're telling me that his eyes are closed, he's filming with his right hand, he's jerking off with his left hand. Then the next one, this is 15 hours ago, said, now Cash, Wack, is trying to get my page deleted. Keep playing, I'll drop the screenshots of the text with your number in it. Then next one says, I dare Wack to say this is fake. I'll for sure drop the screenshots. And so those are the two tweets since this was posted. Really, I need to look at Wack's to see if that looks like his hand. But honestly, I do kind of believe that is his hand.
The real question is, have Wack No Honey came on and said it was fake?
So I cannot reveal the exact conversation that I had with Wack.
He'll reveal yours.
Yeah, why not? Y'all gonna say why not?
He'll reveal yours. I hear it all the time.
Why
you just
not?
don't hear because you don't be on Clubhouse.
Okay. I messaged him and Remo together, and I said, yo, what's up with this video? And I was trying to like give him opportunity to get in front of it and let us know, and let us know what his narrative is about it, you know? And he said, like, he got really mad.
No,
He got real mad at me for asking this. And as a result, I don't really feel like I learned a lot. I don't really know like what his side of the story is.
why you in your passenger seat of a vehicle and why you in a car with your dick out anyway? How he producing a transgender reality show?
Oh.
He shouts out the agency.
Well,
he's on record saying he studied
Ray J did
transgenders.
that. Ray J was making the trans reality.
This man says he studied transgenders. You know what I mean? He got a friend that's a transgender that he talks to every day on Clubhouse. Or I don't want to say the Shim name wrong, but you know what I mean? And that's so like, I got reasons to believe that he's a freaky frog. Whether that's him right there with a transgender, I don't know about that exact video, but I have reasons to believe that he's hypersexual. And
so you have reasons to believe
too.
that without like things that have not been revealed publicly?
he said things out of his mouth that's questionable. Oh, I study transgenders. Why are you studying? But no, his son is gay, but you have no choice but produce.
So you already know, man. Unbiased as possible, man. The situation at hand. So basically the verdict is in. You know, people were saying that this is not AI. That this is actually real. Now the next thing to question is, who was the one that took this picture? Did Wack 100 take this picture? Or was this picture taken by another human being? Now, people are arguing whether is Wack 100 left-handed, is he right-handed? Oh, no, I don't know. No, he right-handed for sure. And you already know when it's beef, war is raw, raw is war. People go slander you. So, you got Spody and you got Munchie high on his tail. Like, hey, man, blah, 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 blah. Like, man, that was a transmission. Hey. Well, Munchie was like, look, I'm not going to put that on him. But Spody pretty much like, man, that's a transmission. Munchie pretty much like, how did this come about? But what we all could agree on, man, it's a bad look. This is what I be saying, right? So, as I always point out to Wack, and I speak like, Wack, you know, talk this big money talk. You feel me? And not to say he don't have money. I ain't ever try to look at his net worth or look into him or anything like that, right? This is street nigga behavior, Wack. And this is what I'm talking about. You can't be getting on street niggas and putting yourself on a certain pedestal as if you high on a totem pole and you indulging in street people and street nigga activity. This is broke nigga activity. You on the street and or on a block with your thing out and your eyes closed. So like I said, this had to be some type of passionate daydream. I don't know. Like, how could you explain this situation? Like I said, I don't think Wack came out and explained this situation because it's like, it's not no situation that you could explain, but sue in or go after the people that you know responsible for putting this situation out. But yeah, Wack, you supposed to be in a penthouse with your feet kicked up, or that big house you just showed the other day, bro, with the game room, with Peter Pan out walking around, you know what I'm saying? Hard as a brick, you feel me, doing what you want to do. This right here, this is a bad look. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if this is old. I don't know if this is new because Wack 100 have been looking the same for years. So we don't know if this is an old picture. This is the new picture. Now, whoever this person is behind this page that dropped this content, double back, and as I said, made some crazy allegations saying like, it is what I is. Yeah, I'm that person that I'm saying I am. And if you keep on denying what I'm saying, I'm going to drop some texts and stuff like that. Now, like I said, I'm not here to say, oh yeah, I feel like this way, I believe this. Like, right now, right in this world, you don't know what to believe and not to believe. So on a day-to-day and everyday basis, man, it's like, drop the content. You got to drop the content and let us see. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it just is what it is, man. Wack got caught at a vulnerable time, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, his hormones must have been raising. I don't know if he took one of those gas station rhino pills or something. And, you know, he had to pull the thing out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got it off or what, but he was on camera, you know what I'm saying? And whether he did it himself or not, it got put out there. So it is what it is, man. With that being said, we're going to conclude this there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, it'll bring you mail.
Me and you ain't got no motherfucking beef, nigga. Stop telling motherfuckers me and you got beef because we don't. I just don't fuck with your bitch ass.